much about the basketball, football controversy. I stay out of that. That's political stuff. But right now we focus on football because that's the season coming up.
What have you learned about this position group?
I learned a lot. Like I said previously before, we're a band of brothers. We got some really, really good guys on this team, some really good guys in this group. Again, you got Demi Sumo who can beat you in any way. He's versatile from running the ball, from catching the ball. Lavelle Wright's a bigger back of us, so he's going to be able to wear and tear you and get those tough yards. To Ton, me and Ton are old heads, so Ton's Mr. Reliable. He can do it all. You never have to worry about when you put him on the field if he's going to do anything wrong. He's always going to give his 110%. Ramon's just been killing it. He's coming back from injury. That is a guy who's motivated and has a lot of passion to get back to where he was. As we know, Ramon was one of the top guys in the FCS, and I guarantee you if he never got hurt last year, he would have been one of the top guys in the SEC. So I was excited to get him back, and then even Mar. Mar being young and learning the ins and outs about college football, but I know when he learns it and the speed that he has and the versatility and the athleticism, for sure the Kentucky's backfield in the future, I can tell you now, you guys have nothing to worry about. The guys behind us is going to come in and take over the reins of what it has been before.
That being said, sounds like competition.
Yeah, for sure. It's competition, and we love it. We love it a lot. And again, there's no one guy takes it all. That's just not the way college football is anymore. There's no ground and pound and give a guy the ball 30 times and put so much stress on his body. So I definitely appreciate that. I definitely appreciate the competition. I'm happy that I wasn't a guy who was just given the spot. It's building character and it's building motivation for me.
With that being said, you were ground and pound on this field. You ran crazy last season. I know, Stoops probably, talked to you about that. And so how excited are you to get on this field for this uniform?
I'm just happy to be in, the blue, and be here in the big blue nation. I'm not worried about the previous school I was at. That's in the past. That was about, many months ago. But it was good to be on this field and get that W that day. But now I'm ready to get on the field September 2nd and get a W in the big blue.
What are your takeaways with Liam's system, and how do you feel like it can, play to your strengths?
I like Coach Cohen's system. I think as a running back, it's a very running back friendly offense, being pro style, just kind of a grind and pound. So it's good as a running back to be in it. I'm still learning. Me and Cohen are still finding ways to gel. We're still learning each other. So I think again, once we figure out how we bond and the ins and outs and the way he wants things to be ran and the way I kind of run, I think we'll be a dangerous duo. Not even a duo. You look at the guys on the outside too. We'll just be a dangerous offense in general. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Ray, you seem to have very high just momentum and the way you carry yourself. Is that something that you've always had as a running back? And really in the past decade at Kentucky, we've had JoJo Kemp and Boone Williams and guys that have brought that high energy pace to games. How has that helped you?
I'll be honest. I'm a calm soul. I always tell people that I'm not a rowdy guy. When I score, I act like I've been there before, just because it's a respectful thing towards my opponents. But the guys you named before, what they brought to Kentucky, being electric and the enthusiasm and the energy has been great. I'm going to bring something a little bit different, which just in the sense of just going out there and playing my game and doing what I got to do to help us be in the right position to win. So that's kind of the biggest thing that I would say on that.
Where you talk about different, you've been at a few different places. What's made this place different?
Just the work ethic, just the guys and the coaching staff and the players, everybody, when they come into this building, they're ready to work, they're ready to grind, and that's the thing that I appreciate about, when we step in that building, it's all about working. It's all about doing what we got to do to get to where we want to go. And we gotta sit there and work and grind, and that's just been a difference from the places I've been before.
A lot of moving parts here, new players. What's the challenge of getting everybody cohesive in a short window?
It's about just getting 1% better every day. Not thinking about the future, just thinking about the present and where our feet is and where our feet land at that moment, and what we do, and that's going to build the chemistry and the cohesiveness. If we take it day by day and not worry about game 5, 4, 3, or game 8, worry about game 1, and when that time comes, I can guarantee we're going to be hitting on all cylinders.
Who's your messiest teammate in the locker room?
In my area, we got some clean guys in my area, so I don't really got no messy guys in my area. But if I probably walk around that locker room, I might find somebody, but I ain't found nobody yet.
Ray, how do you feel about the new uniforms?
I mean, it's a uniform. You know, I think. Yeah, but I say you're playing there. I think being an older guy, you don't really look into the details and the uniforms. You just put on the pads, put the jersey on the pads, and you go out there and play. I think for the younger youth and the future guys who come in, they like it a lot because it's swag. You know, they want to be dripped out. But you know, I'll be dripped out in the end zone wearing it, so that's all that matters.
Nice to meet you. So,
Appreciate you guys.